Hello, Pultite family. I'm Vicki, the oldest daughter of Cam Davis, and my family appreciates this opportunity to express how much it means to us this award is still presented in our honor every year. I'd like to start by sharing some words from my father, Cam's husband, Taft Davis. The day that Vicki was selected to be a Munchkin in Pultite's Wizard of Oz changed Cam's life. Cam suffered from depression and was on medication to help with the symptoms. Being a stay-at-home mom, she often felt isolated and alone. Cam took some college classes to try to connect with the community and make friends. It was the welcoming members of Pultite that got her involved. Cam loved working with the actors and crews. After just a few months, her depression was no longer an issue. She didn't need the medication to get through the day. Cam spent a lot of time working at the theater in various roles. It was never out of obligation or a sense of duty. For Cam, it was an act of love. The love of the people, the guests, and the theater. She was truly happy to be a part of the Pultite family. This award, in her name, is an honor that Cam would be proud of. She never worked for the attention or praise. She preferred to be in the background and support others. I want to thank Pultite for keeping her memory alive. Here I have a prop she made for Play On in 1996 or 97. I've carried it with me in each of the dozen moves I've made over the years, and sometimes I wonder why. But it reminds me of all the hours she'd spend up late at night, using our living room floor as a craft table, watching country music television, cutting and gluing and transforming styrofoam into these glorious objects. Which in turn reminds me how she got started with props, baking cookies for A Christmas Carol in 1995. She made something like 3 dozen cookies for every performance. A few went on stage, but most went into the mouths of the cast and crew, and that made her happy. And that's just a sliver of the work she did. She only got to enjoy a few seasons at Pultite, but in that brief time, she made props, costumes, she helped build sets, she stage managed, directed, she even acted. And so knowing that every year her spirit is honored in this place she loved makes me feel better about not being to let go of a blank photo album. And now, some words from Cam's youngest daughter, Noelle.
I asked my grandfather what came to mind for him when he thought of Mom and Pultite. Very first thing he said was, she loved her girls, she loved the theater, she found a way to combine the two, which I think is pretty accurate. I mean, some of my earliest memories are of chasing her as she marched through that dressing room. Between her stage managing and her chorus line work, we were all there a lot. You know, one of her most iconic roles was as a chorus line member in South Pacific. I still sing, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair when I'm in the shower. So, thank you for keeping this on in her memory. Break-a-leg players.
Thank you, Pultite, and congratulations to this year's winner. I leave you with words from my grandmother, Cam's mother, Vicki Little. What an honor for Cam to have the Spirit Award in her name. She was high-spirited, passionate, dedicated to excellence, and a beautiful soul. Some of her happiest times were spent with her family at Pultite. No job she was given was too large or too small for Cam. She attacked them all with enthusiasm and heart. The recipient of this award would have found a friend in Cam. My desire is that Cam's spirit will live in the heart and mind of this year's recipient.